Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Wednesday, August 31st. Today will be a short update, in part because I'm starting this much later than I normally do. Hope you're all doing well. I am doing well. I don't have a whole lot for today. There's stuff that went on in the last 24 hours. But game-wise, they are literally maneuvering towards Thursday and what happens then. I would say that you have kind of Michael and Brittany. Taylor is kind of with them, but Taylor's also talking with Turner. And then Terrance and Alyssa are kind of in their own little realm, and then Turner and Monty. But Monty's I think he's kind of wavering back and forth between Turner and Taylor. So it's just a mixed bag. And Kyle, by the way, obviously is there. But he's only going to be there for a bit. He's out Thursday. He's out tomorrow. And a lot of what went on yesterday was Kyle talking to people. It was said, several people online, I think, it was Kyle's apology tour, and it really was. He was going around talking to different people, everybody, apologizing for things he may have said or done that had bothered anybody, specifically Monty and Terrance. And he talked to Monty. I think he talked to Monty Monday night. But he talked to Taylor and, or he talked to Terrance Monday night. He talked to Taylor and Monty yesterday in the late afternoon. I watched both of the conversations, and he basically had Kyle had in his mind exactly kind of what he wanted to say. He wanted to talk about his upbringing and why he may have not been why he may have acted certain ways or thought certain things, his gameplay, and apologize. I think those were the three. He had a whole laid out how he wanted to do it. He wanted to try to explain himself and how he brought that into the house and then apologize, and that's kind of what he did. He broke down in tears with both of them talking. Monty broke down in tears listening to him talk, but more or less Monty was saying that some of these conversations reminded him of some of the things that his little brother had dealt with, that was in the Navy. I think that's the brother that was murdered. So that would bring up a whole nother level of emotions for Monty. So Monty got very emotional. In the end, both Taylor and Monty were very gracious towards Kyle. I think Kyle felt like a bit of a weight had been lifted off his shoulders. He also, I know he apologized to, I saw this and I tweeted it. He apologized to Alyssa, and she said, "I accept your apology, but I don't forgive you." She's still very upset with him for all the lies that he told when he was when he was working with the Leftover Alliance and wasn't telling her about it. She's has all kinds of issues with that. So they technically broke up, but then they also technically were getting busy last night, or doing something at least till the cameras cut off of them. So who knows? I guess they're no longer boyfriend and girlfriend, but they still may be buddies. How's that? Let me think. Anything else? I'm trying to think if I missed a house guest. There should be 8 house guests in the house, right? So you got Michael, Brittany, Monty, Taylor, Alyssa, Terrance, Kyle, and Turner. Yeah, that's everybody. Yeah. Like I said, game-wise, they're all doing the dance, waiting to see. It just really depends on how the next head of household works out. Most of the Turner and Monty know that they've got to get rid of Michael. That there's just no way that they're gonna do anything if they don't get rid of Michael. So he's number one on their target. Monty's trying to work to convince Taylor that she's got to target Michael. I think he wants to kind of convince Brittany too, but that may be the harder one to pull off, because I think Brittany feels like Michael is her best chance to get to the top. I don't think Brittany thinks she has a shot to win. At least she shouldn't think she has a shot to win against most people. What else? I'm being very general, just because so much is. Everything's gonna change tomorrow night. Once Kyle's evicted, once they have a new head of household competition, everything will change. So, that's really all I got, and I'm kind of close to work, so I'm gonna make this one, as I said, a super short one for me. And we'll see what happens today. I'm not expecting anything major. There has been talk, by the way, again, of keeping Kyle. Specifically, Terrence has talked about it. Turner kind of talked, but Turner also told Taylor. I think I said this yesterday. Turner, people were like, "Oh my gosh, Turner's talking about trying to keep Kyle too." It's like, but Turner told Taylor that Terrence, TTT, Turner told Taylor that Terrence. Wow, a lot of T's there. Was talking about keeping Kyle. So I don't think Turner even thinks that's a remote possibility. And it's not going to happen. I really think it's going to be a unanimous vote on Thursday to evict Kyle. I don't think Kyle will hold it against anybody. I will say, here's where again I potentially get in trouble, yet I'm still going to stick my stupid foot into it. There was a little bit of oddness yesterday with Kyle in his, this whole apology thing, where I was like, man, he's like going around to everybody and he apologized to Brittany and Michael, and it's like, I'm not saying what Kyle did was right. That's the clear thing. Don't think that I'm, by saying Michael and Brittany, are in the wrong in some ways. I'm not saying that makes Kyle right. That's not the point. The point is Michael or Kyle is apologizing to Brittany and Michael, and Brittany is kind of lecturing him on not like, we all make mistakes, and I made mistakes too, maybe, and da-da-da. And Brittany sometimes she just goes on and on and on, and I'm just like, oh, come on, Brittany, your mistake, as some have said, is that you kind of said to Michael, not to Michael, to Kyle, you can't do that, but you didn't call him out on it in much of a way. You just kind of, tamped it down, and then when necessary, Michael and you used it as a way to make sure that Michael stayed safe, or that Brittany stayed safe. And so I just found it a bit ingenuous. Is that the right word? I'm not sure. But after Brittany did all of that, then Kyle's like, "Oh, you're awesome. Thank you. I love you guys." And I just was like, okay, why are you saying that to them? I don't know. I just was like, ick, in that way. And just, I felt like, what I said was, it felt like Kyle's someone who's been in a cult of some kind, and he's been saved and rescued and brought out and deprogrammed, and now he's going around to people going like, "Thank you for your help. I feel much better now. I'm going to be a better person." And I'm not saying it's obviously Kyle's going to do a lot of growing and stuff, but it's a little bit quick for him to be all better or to figure things out. So it's not a one-day fix, obviously. And yeah. Anyways, that's the wackiness that went on yesterday, as it were. And I'm just ready to get on to Thursday and get on to the next crisis or whatever craziness happens, because this house does seem to have its level of craziness. So we'll see what it is, So anyways, that's what's up. Sorry if I don't have a ton of information here. I hope you guys have a good day. I anticipate zero chance that I'm going to be jumping on and saying, oh my gosh, you won't believe what just happened. So we'll talk tomorrow morning. And I did not do a video stream yesterday or anything, so there isn't anything to talk about that. So that's it. I'm out of here, guys. I'll talk to you on Thursday. Sorry. We're getting close to the end here. Less than 20 days, or it's just, I don't know what the day count is, but not many. And now I have to pull up the button to stop this recording. That's it, guys. I'm there. 10 minutes of me rambling. We'll talk to you later. Take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.